Christmas like how everybody in America celebrates. There is families that are Catholic that they do celebrate it with the tree and the lights. But as Native people, Quechua people, we celebrate winter solstice. You know, we that's what we celebrate, or Inti Raimi. It's called winter solstice. You know, the coming of the winter, the solstice of the winter. You know. So that's what we celebrate in Bolivia.
Is your traditional calendar?
Well, it's when the sun changes. We use the sun and the stars for our months, our years, our days.
And when it's the shortest day in the year, right?
Yeah, December 21st. That's when winter solstice or Inti Raimis are. December 21st. Yeah.
Они отмечают зимнее солнцестояние. Это 21 декабря. Это календарь ацтеков и кечуа.
And the Lakota's New Year is in the summertime when we Sundance.
When?
When the Big Dipper and the sun line up, and the sun goes through the Big Dipper.
Лакотский Новый год – это солнечный танец. Это летом, во время солнечного танца. Это когда солнце проходит через ковш Большой Медведицы. So every time it's different, right? Every year.
So now, that's why it moved all the way to July. When I first Sundanced, like almost 30 years ago, more than 30 years ago, I Sundanced. I pierced on June 25th. That's when it went through. Now it's July in July.
Oh, and it's hot over there in July.
Yeah, everything changed from it moved the earth and the weather moved the whole almost a month. The stars and the sun lining up with a Big Dipper and everything changed since I started sundancing.
Wow.
You know?
Вот интересная информация, кстати. Это переходящий праздник, и 30 лет назад, когда я начинал солнечный танец, это было в июне 25 числа. Но постепенно это время стало сдвигаться, и теперь мы отмечаем солнечный танец. Солнце проходит через ковш Большой Медведицы уже в июле. Это сдвинулось на месяц, и это говорит о том, что в Амбле наблюдается смещение земной оси. Это уже видно, многие люди это видят.
The Big Dipper is the Chanupa.
Большая медведица,
And the sun lights the Chanupa.
И когда солнце проходит через ковш Большой Медведицы, это как бы зажигание трубки. Начало солнечного танца.
And you know, in the middle of the Big Dipper is a star. I don't know how you say it, Lakota, but there's a star in a place and that stands for the women who give birth.
И в центре ковша Большой Медведицы есть звезда. Мало кто об этом знает, но там есть звезда. И она символизирует женщин и их способность приносить жизнь.
That's interesting, Uncle Wambly, because our people are called Inti people. Inti in Quechua means sun. And we reverence like the sun as a god for us because it gives life, it gives warmth, it has the plants and the mountains grow. So for us, that's why we're called sun people for that reason. We also have in Tiwanaku, in La Paz, where the Incan ruins are, we have a door of the sun. And we have a door of the moon, which moon is called Kia in Quechua, and sun is Inti.
You said Kia?
Kia, is moon in Quechua. And Inti is sun. So we're hijos del sol. Basically, we are sons and daughters of the sun, of the Inti.
Oh, can you repeat it please again, just original names? I'm recording.
Sure. No problem. So I said we come from people from the sun, like Uncle Wambly, because we were taught that we reverence the sun as a god, like a father, because he keeps us warm. He gives life, because of the photosynthesis. He gives life to the vegetations and the trees and the flowers. But in Tiwanaku, La Paz, where we have in La Paz, there's a door of the sun where they used to do ceremonies of the sun, or we sunbathe also. We reverend a lot the sun, which is Inti, and also we have a door of the moon, which is our Inti, I-N-T-I. That's
Inti is the sun.
For sun. And then we have a door of the moon, which is Kia. Kia is K-I-L-L-A. So to me, it's really interesting because Uncle Wambly talks a lot about the sun in his culture, and I never knew that. So we are relatives, and we have met because we had runners called chaskis. Chaskis used to run from south to North America, so we were always running to send messages to different nations. So we had runners called chaskis in Bolivia.
That's why when we sun dance in our songs, we raise our hands in the push-ups. And we put our palms and face the sun. And the sun sends us energy, healing. It gives us healing power. And that's why sun dancers are healing people.
Наталья,
Нам желательно бы перевести бы, что
мы не
она сказала.
понимаем.
Да, обязательно. Я тут, они очень много используют терминов, и я надеюсь, что я произнесу их правильно. Значит, мы в Боливии отмечают Инауакуан, right?
Tiwanaku.
Тиуанаку.
Tiwanaku.
Naku.
Окей, Тиуанаку. Это